Why do we have so many issues connecting with God? Well, there's many reasons, or there's many answers to that question, but I'm going to start by talking about how we project onto God what we've learned about masculine and feminine energy from our parents. Here we have you. Now, as we discussed in our previous videos, that when you incarnate into your physical and spirit body, you will start absorbing the emotional state of your parents. Okay? Now, if your mother, as the dominant feminine influence in your life, is controlling, then you will believe that the feminine aspect of God is also controlling. See? So it will go into you, and then you will project back. Let's talk about the male side. If your physical earth father is an angry, punishing person, and you absorb that, well, then you will project back on the masculine aspect of God that same anger. And actually, that is a Christian teaching, that God is a man, and that this man is very punishing. And I just couldn't disagree more with that. I have found God to be incredibly loving, amazing, and wondrous. There's not enough words in the English language to describe how awesome God is. Now, that being said, what is God's will for us? Well, I think that question shows how much that we absorb our parents' state. You see, God can do whatever God wants. God is an omnipotent, all-powerful, all-knowing being. God created this place that we're in. So why would God want us to do a bunch of stuff? Now, I actually feel that God would like her children to express their individuality in loving ways. So if we are each individual souls, or half souls, then God would like us to express that individuality in a loving way. I'll use an example from my childhood of where this did not happen. So, my earth mother had a large fear of insects. She hated them. And rather than dealing with her own emotions behind why she felt such negative emotions towards insects, she just continued to suppress them. Well, I absorbed her fear about that. And also, I absorbed the belief that as a man protects a woman, right? So when I was like 4 or 5, I was asked what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I responded, I wanted to be exterminator. Because, hey, if my mom hates bugs, I'm going to go and kill bugs professionally. Well, she was horrified by that response because of how she viewed an exterminator's place in society, or how other people view that role. Now, she would have much preferred that I would have been a doctor or lawyer or some profession like that. One of these professions that are deemed noble, or that society somehow looks up to, which obviously, I don't look up to doctors or lawyers. But that aside, that doesn't match my personality or desire at all. So that just goes to show that our parents want things for us. They want us to accomplish things in our life that they themselves never did. Okay? That's a projection. God does not do that to us. God does not force us to do things. God honors our free will. And this is a major difference between an earth parent and our real parent, which is God. So if we have error-based emotions based upon what we believe parents to be, it is going to affect our relationship to communicate with the Creator and receive her love. I know this may be confronting to hear, but experiment yourself, Remember, if you are feeling an unpleasant vibration sensation in your gut, that is actually your solar plexus chakra. It is the store of your emotions, and it is vibrating because there is some sort of error inside of there. I would encourage you to own your own emotions on this topic and other topics and feel this out. Also, feel free to talk to God anytime you want, Like, let's say, this idea that God is an angry man, it's a very common belief, right? Tell God, I think I'm angry at you because you're angry. Or I don't want you to be angry. Why are you angry? And see what kind of answers you get. I find that if we actually tune in and quiet ourselves and make sincere attempts to communicate with the Creator, she will share not only her love, but His information and His wisdom also with us.